Hmm. Oh, I just realized chat didn't actually load, so if anyone's here, hi. I'll reset in a second. Ugh. What if I just sat here and blocked the whole time? All right, 1 second, let me reload. Hey, Luke, welcome to Potential. Oh, take care. Catch you later, man. Hmm. That one was my fault. First one was not. There we go. Did I rank 5 somebody already? Yeah, I took up Reed. I actually need to make sure I leave myself enough time tonight to record that war video, because I did have a really good first war with him. Hey, Dane. Yeah, Reed was the obvious one for science for me. He's so good. I use him so much. He's in the current tactic. If there's a tactic where he's completely useless on offense, he can go on defense. Like, he's my boy. Should have hit a couple more times before I heavied. That's fine. It is true. Honestly, if he came out today, there's a decent chance it would be only science champions. Unrestricted pre-fights are pretty nuts. Thanks, Saraghost. Y'all too. It was a good map. Special one clips me like Novas. I think I actually probably get hit by hers more than Novas, but yeah, I hear you for sure. Love turning off miss. Rank forward Cersei just now. Very nice. Thoughts on a two-man war? Just pulled him. First one in my BG. Not sure what note is best for him. I mean, it's probably going to be somewhere on path 7. Gomvi put him on node 26, which was not bad, but it was a good absorbing man fight. I think, yeah. I think pretty much any of the ones on path 7 are going to be your go-tos. I'd probably lean power creep. Yeah. I think that's where I'd lean. I'm trying to remember. Oh, why did I do this? This is going to be terrible. I was like, for some reason, this is still a path fight. No, no, it was not. Ah, I should have just intercepted with it. It was such a clean opening. Dang it. I know I left that open. Well, that's unfortunate. Man, she was ready. That's fine. Okay, well. Forgot to use Gallon for it, but at least it was solo. Could have been annoying. I don't even know how to prove this OGBP fight. Yeah, no, this is not a good one to take. Obviously it worked, but Thinking of ranking Ant-Man. Ant-Man is great. And he's okay for Battlegrounds. You just need to want a buff immune really badly. Loading screen is dope. Yeah, it's cool. Whoops. Yeah, it was on me. Double on me. Thank you for being shock immune. I appreciate you. Yeah, I was just way too slow on that previous combo. This is fine. Nice. No free Carl? Yeah, I have no control over what they do with that. I'm pretty sure he was in the Insiders bundle though last month. Hey, Scott. Not quite everyone, but a lot of them for sure. And thanks. I'm glad it's going well. I should have just thrown it anyway and relied on the power drain, because I know he would have gone red, but it probably would have killed. Yeah, it would have killed and locked on for sure. Oh well. Good job, Sam. Got bested by Carl's regen in Battlegrounds today. It's potent. Yeah, I agree, Sarah Ghost. I think he was simultaneously overhyped and underhyped. It's like it's easy to focus on the stupid parts of his damage, but it's also very easy to underestimate him just because his power control isn't as busted as Doom's. Whoops, where did the shot go? I swear I hit the button there. Hold on. She's only supposed to be able to purify non-damaging debuffs, right? What am I missing? Oh, as long as she has a non-damaging debuff, she will purify one of any. Okay. We'll just pay a little bit more attention. That's fine. So annoying. No, it's what I said, True Potential. The Purify isn't targeting the non-damaging debuff. She just has a generic Purify, one of any, while suffering from a non-damaging. The ability is actually accurate and clear. We just kind of Mandela affected ourselves. I should have punished it. I actually was able to. It's on me. Okay. There we go. Yeah, Elsa's gonna go up for me as well, but I couldn't quite bring myself to give her a generic, which, I don't know, maybe I will at some point. But I would love to dupe her naturally. In the meantime, I gave Blade a generic in 100 stones. Black Widow on this particular note is pretty annoying. Ma'am. Thank you. Just trying to get a couple more Furies. Do not hit my block again. That is so annoying. We lost so many charges when she pulled that. Hey, Clash. Might rank 4 Venom to go with Scorpion. Yeah. Rank 4 Venom is solid. I honestly forgot about the no retreat part. Whoa, excuse you. Yeah, it's fine. That wasn't going particularly well. But this should be okay. We brought it back up. I hate this stupid node. Why does it trigger off heavies? Thanks, Clash. I appreciate it. I am honestly a little tired of people saying I hope he doesn't get tuned down. Because, like, if he gets tuned down, it will be the right call. We don't have data. We haven't looked at it. I'm not saying he will be, but, like, if he gets tuned down, the data team is, like, the balance team is really, really good about this. We just recently had a meeting, and just, like, they are so good at their jobs, man. They're drilling down on, like, where damage should be in different modes of content. What are the best comparables? How is it going, like, when there are different factors? How is it going across different game modes? They're so good at their jobs. If we need to tune Absorbing Man down, it will be the right call. And you will still have a very powerful character who can do all of the same things he can. You're just going to be a little bit less likely to win if you scrub it up, right? Like, that's. I still think, like, if I had to bet, I still think he won't be tuned down. But, like, stop worrying about it, please. Item really is satisfying. Ah, that node. That's why I didn't notice a node with the last one. Makes sense. I looked at chat again. Finish the fight, DLL. I have one question. Who would I rank 4 in Sig 200 first? Warlock or iDoom if Prestige isn't a factor? There are arguments for taking Warlock to rank 4 before iDoom. I don't think there are arguments for taking him to Sig 200. Like, even if Prestige isn't a factor, I think iDoom actually gets more from his dupe. Like, the regen is nice. I've seen people complain about the regen, like, oh, that's Iron Man, but like, it's not. It's a lot of health. That was always the best part of Iron Man, was gaining literally thousands of health back. And it special locks the opponent. And you can block unblockables while your Aura of Iron is active, and you get extra block proficiency and energy resistance. Like it's a really good sig, and the energy resistance and block proficiency in particular is good all the way up to 200. Whereas Warlock, basically anywhere that you would use him, I think you should still use him without the degen being particularly strong. Right. So if you find yourself using Warlock everywhere, then rank for him first, but hold the SIGs for Doom. Dandy Longelogs. Cat, have you been having the, what is it, Cubanadas again? It is a Friday.
Spam is kind of rude here too, especially on a node where they're asking you to parry a lot.
Hey, Wolf.
I did the thing. Why did I do the thing? Oh god, Penny's gonna be completely useless. She has no, just kill her. I'm not gonna use her.
Stupid node.
Not as much as Cam. Whoa! I tried to parry the last hit of the special one, and clearly I'm just not going to do that again.
God spam's hit while stunned thing doesn't work on passive stuns. Probably should, shouldn't it? Does it say stunned or stun debuff? It's been a while since I've looked at that closely. Oh, it's on his sig. That's right. No, it says stunned. Oh, I already regret what I'm about to do. I also could have just been getting lucky during the passive stuns, but I'm just going to check to see if they're included. I did have an orange rum old fashioned. Oh, nice. That sounds nice. I had just a little bit of Japanese whiskey with dinner because we had gyoza. You you had not told me that? Oh, okay, but I'm assuming that was Bacardi 151. That makes a lot of sense. Hey, easy. I didn't know what the big 151 or something. Oh, that's hilarious. That's So I did some like bartending training, and so the first time I ever heard of Bacardi 151 was, yeah, this is the special stuff that's so high proof we put it on top of shots to light on fire. And so that's why that makes me laugh that hard. Ah, okay, okay. Gold label makes more sense. I'm thinking specifically of 151. That's great. I don't know, Aiden. I didn't scout, but yes, I know that shock controls Atuma well. All right. Let's remember they actually start unblockable against Sam this time, shall we? That's on me. We can... Yeah. I hate it when they do the little dash forward and then throw a special one. You know it's gonna catch me, you jerk. Hmm. Hey, Punjabi. Suggest a few possible counters with War, Path 3, Electric Defense. I have Hulkling. I mean, Hulkling is usually all you need, honestly. Gallon is the obvious one. I mean, because your problem is the second part of the lane, right? And we just almost never send the same person to both halves of that, to be blunt. That's why higher tier wars tend to do more bespoke planning. The thing is that, like, if you have people playing into the placements on the second half, Terrax is usually a good option because he's shock immune and bleed immune and he has armor breaks, right? So Terrax can be fantastic for that. But because of that, you'll also see people put like Nimrod there, so the armor breaks aren't as good, and they'll especially put him on the Chitinous Thorns node. But then you can bring somebody like Nebula, because she's also bleed immune and shock immune. If he's on the first one, you can use Claire. She can be really good for it. In section one, you could also use somebody like Sigil Witch, although I wouldn't necessarily recommend that to just parry away any armor ups. I already mentioned Gallon is the obvious one. Hulkling is very good. Somebody like King Groot can be good. He's just going to be slower. Terrax can work against metal champions there. You have a number of different options. The tough part, of course, is going to be finding one person who can, or one team of three who can take all of those nodes because it's honestly pretty easy to path split there if you know somebody's going to take straight path three. But hopefully those help a little bit. I was at the liquor store buying a new bottle and was like, wait, why are these percent? Uh-oh. That's funny. Yeah, Hulkling, Medusa, Yondu. Yeah, those all make sense. Yondu versus Nimrod on the Shock one. I understand how that worked, Cat. I'm sure that would be considered unacceptably slow in a lot of higher tier alliances, but it also sounds like it was probably a pretty satisfying fight. Nope, I did the thing. Stupid bomb.
only when it's a surprise. Took my son to see Ant-Man tonight. I just watched a Star Wars movie. I hope that's a good thing. I probably won't be able to see it until next week. Just because my fiance's busy. I'm looking forward to it. Good thing speed doesn't matter. I mean, if you don't die, it doesn't matter that much for where we are, too. It's just a habit. A lot of people aren't comfortable with long fights. That sounds like a really fun fight, Cat. Penny with Karnak. That's very, very cool. Wasn't able to dex out of either of those. Gotta love that. That's that account tour coming. I'm hoping to get that out like Sunday because the goal would be war video tomorrow because it's a good one. I had a really good first war. I didn't have a good first fight, but I didn't die. And after that, I had a great first war. I brought Reed, Idum, and Jabari. Good times. But yeah, so that'll be tomorrow, and then I think I can aim for the account tour on Sunday. I confirm if Creel is feeling thirsty. I'm gonna decline on that one. Look and feel. Fair enough, easy. Oh yeah, honestly, Magnus, I forgot I put that in there. Okay. I'm glad people are starting to find the Easter eggs. I was honestly worried that I put the chance too low. Alright, I'm gonna pay attention to this fight. Yeah, I really hate no retreat. Took the best mutant to rank 4 today. Congrats, Prakar. I'm assuming he means Archangel. Yep, there it is.
That was close. They do both have toxins. Whoa, Ricard. Please, sir. For some reason, I really thought she was going to finish the combo. Or that she was finishing the combo. That's fine. I just realized I wouldn't mind seeing an Archangel kit in Midnight Suns. I'm not gonna lie, people. It's kind of hard for me to come do this instead of boot up Midnight Suns. But I need to get through EQ because it's gonna give me another rank 4. Yeah, that was too close. I messed up the timing. Alright, it's time to do the thing. Oh, I forgot to heavy cancel into it. It's very upsetting. Well, we clearly have time. Stupid energy resist. I know that there are tech champs that can do this. Hi, Warlock. It's still annoying. I'll explain in a sec, Cat. That's the thing. Get the big energize so that he's locked at 2 bars, but also throw the special one. There we go. So, Idum's short rotation is basically combo and heavy and then throw a special 3 and try and throw a special 2. Try and make sure they're over like 2 bars when you throw the special 2. So that it does more damage. But pretty much always you want to heavy cancel into his specials. because that's going to get you into the aura. And most of his specials are better while you're in the aura. What the special 3 specifically does is that if you're already in the aura, both of you get an energize, which, if you plan it poorly, is a very, very bad thing because your opponent is just going to go red and smack you. But if you set it up properly and they don't have quite that much power, then you can use the energize to get to your special one and throw it. And the special one has text on it where if you're already in the aura, which you will be from the special 3, then now you've special locked the opponent until the aura expires. So now you can wail on them. You don't have to worry about them going red, and you can have them pretty much locked at 3 bars of power when you get to your special 2 so that you get the maximum attack bonus on it. But I made a mistake, and the first time I threw the special 3, I forgot to heavy before it. And you saw the difference. It was very much not the thing. Yonder could smoke him. You're not wrong. Yeah, I like Doom quite a bit, Double P. Which I think also answers easy. Like, he's not busted, and there are nuances to him you kind of have to learn, but he's very good. There's a lot he can do. That was the slowest heavy windup. Oh, I did lock on. I missed the indicator. I was like, why is my lock on? Oh, that was a wasted 15 seconds or whatever. Yeah, Misty's very annoying. I really was not hoping to trigger her whole unblockable thing because it's so annoying to get out of if the AI decides to not cooperate. But luckily, they did kind of cooperate there. What SIG level does Sam need? 1 goes a very long way, honestly. I think mine is still at 100, and that feels pretty good. He obviously benefits all the way up to 200. I forgot to throw the special one. That is my least favorite thing about Penny. If you forget to throw the special one at a decent moment, you feel like you're locked out of your big damage. That's okay. We'll have enough charges with the next one that it'll be decent enough. Because that is the thing that makes it not feel quite as bad as it could. Is though, even though you're locked out of your big damage, that also means you're not consuming your ammo, and so the next one is okay. There's trade-offs. I think she's a very, very well-built attacker. Awakened my King Groot today, so he's probably going to rank 3 next. Nice. Yeah, I'm happy to finally have him and have him awakened myself. This is another fight where I don't even know who I would want here. Like, I just really wish that you could get rid of the resistance ups on Miguel. One of my least favorite mechanics. It's just, I become tanky slowly. And it's like, oh, but there's a release valve, right? Technically, but I don't expect to ever use it on defense. Well. Like, out of the tech attackers with armor ups, I'm just scrolling through and seeing if there's somebody I've forgotten who actually ignores his stuff. I guess Ultron. I think literally just Ultron, unless you do Warlock parry heavy, which I don't like counting. No, you're never going to get it, Kat. And I actually asked the designer about it and was told it's intended as an offensive release valve where you intentionally let yourself get hit to apply the, what is it? I think an extra wither or something. But nobody's ever going to use that either, because that means that you got hit. And so he's just annoyingly tanky for a reason, I guess. Like, he's not a good defender. Just an annoying. Throw that is perfect. Please throw. Mr. O'Hara. Thank you. Nope, I did it again. Oh my god, I can't believe I did it again. Now I'm angry. You can use a synergy. Do you mean the anti-venom one? Because, like, yes, that's technically a wither, but it also has nothing to do with the resistance ups. There we go. Well, this is practice with I do. I shouldn't be annoyed with myself. Better here than somewhere where it matters. The evade? I don't consider that reliable. It's literally once. And using it for that means that you don't have it if you actually mess up later. Like, that just sounds like such a classic way to lose a lot of health very quickly. Like, I have my resistance ups. Now I can use this to get my wither. And then, like, 5 seconds later, you get smacked because you don't have the evade charge anymore. Maybe that's me being a little bit cynical, but that's... Ugh. I just wish it was interrupted the heavy at all, and so that you could actually do something about it with him on defense. I think one of our biggest mistakes of the last year or so, honestly, as a team, is like not that the defenders are too hard, but that the characters that are never going to be meaningful on defense have a bit too much going on. Like, we got a little bit too in love with little tricks. Like, does Valkyrie really need to go stun immune without an outlet on defense? No. Like, I'm definitely not apologizing for the spots, the Spidey Supremes, the Absorbing Mans, the Hulklings. They were intended to be defenders. But that doesn't mean that, like... Basically, using our defender scale, I think that we shipped some good 3.5s, 3s, 4s, 4.5s, and those are great. But our 2s and 2.5s probably could have been 1s. And it wouldn't have hurt anything. The goal for the new year. More 1s. Fewer 2s. At least for me, it's a goal. Scott. Cool, this time we didn't shrug it. That's gonna be fun. I was gonna go for the heavy, but then he made it so I was only gonna pause 2 instead of 10. That's not worth it. There we go. He's okay for it, Coat. But like a lot of skill champions can handle Spidey just fine because they have access to bleed. And they have access to crits. That's the thing. It's not that it's an unfair mechanic. I don't think it like I don't think counters don't exist. Like it doesn't bother me the way that Scorpion's defensive kit bothers me, where I do think that it just kind of reached a little too far too fast. And it doesn't really feel like there are ways to play around it. There are absolutely ways around Miguel. It's just that why? Like, because there's so little else going on with him defensively. Why do we need to make it that hard for people outside the skill class to answer him? Because he's not hard. He's just slow. And that's not a particularly interesting experience. Yeah, cat, exactly. Yep, Captain Britain is definitely the one that came out. And she's not completely vanilla either. All right, let's get the Zemo out of the way. Yeah, I'm sure it does. And like again, I don't have any issues with where the top end of our complexity is because I think that that's what makes the game special to me, honestly, is that complexity. That's why it's more interesting than other like 2D fighter games like this. So I wouldn't want to give up the top end. I just think that there is room for us to cut some of the complexity that isn't serving an explicit purpose. When it's serving a purpose, go for it. Like that's the goal. Jerk. All right, I'm really glad I got that intercept in. These armor ups are so dumb. Like, how many armor breaks did I fail there? For no particular reason. Here she goes. Yeah, that's the thing, Easy. Is I think Cat's right on this. Like the early game is objectively easier than it used to be, but that doesn't mean it's more accessible. Because like you or I going back and playing through the early game is not the same as somebody who's just picking it up. Never think giving a beginner a 6 star is a good thing. I think that's certainly arguable. I just think it's kind of that's a separate problem. It's a different axis um, from the complexity question. I just realized I forgot to give Medusa the pre-fights on that last one. Oh well. I mean, the other thing that doesn't help people is broken champions. I know nobody's surprised to hear me on that particular soapbox again, but I really do think it hurts a lot of people. Because if characters feel like they're getting more and more complex, you can win by just YOLOing with this guy over here. Why do you ever need to engage with that? Why do you ever need to level up? Fred, if you're trying to imply that absorbing man existing is bad for depth of comprehension in this game, keep swinging, my friend. I can take those hits. Proxima. Thank you. Beautiful. Is bad for my comprehension because I can only read 2 sentences. I mean, that's a separate conversation, Cat. But I definitely don't think he's dumbing anything down for new players. Whoa! Okay. I remembered that working better. Oh, dang it, I forgot it was that one. Maybe restart this path. I'm considering it. We'll see. That's enough. Stupid crit rate. Hey, NSF. Sorry about your first war. Sometimes forget hype has regen. Many people do, but it's very good. I'm watching it a bit slow. Yeah, that's why you probably won't see Zemo on paths again. It's just too annoying to curate him and make sure he's in a quest where he actually makes sense. Because this ain't it. Really need to give Hype a synergy for true damage on his special 3. Woo! The last one was a bit scary. Died 12 minutes ago. I do wonder how long this is going to be from a time perspective. We're getting up there. Important to call out that Hype's regen is about 30% of his health. So we've gone through a lot of HP here. 8 minutes and 27 seconds. Same cyber, I like the relic buffs a lot. All of Zemo's stuff is indefinite, Cat. Would Hulkling work for this? Hulkling would be fine, yeah. Hulkling's quite good for him. I'm going to be right back. I needed to use the restroom roughly when I started that fight. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. What did do? Two birthdays during that fight. uh, Petition for Zeepu to get nerfed defensive. He once fought an invisible woman for over an hour. Ugh. That fight sucked so much. And then I had that glorious little break of Cull, and then I went right into the Collector. Why did I stream that? Was that like a 6.5 hour stream? It was so bad. Uh, yeah, I would love to see a Sauron buff. Sauron. It's so hard for me to force myself to say Sauron, which I'm pretty sure is correct for the dinosaur one, when I spent so long making sure I say Sauron for the spiky head guy with the ring. Um, Wait, so I did fight Invisible Woman for over an hour? I didn't solo. But I didn't have like most of the I don't think I had any of the skill champions in the Karina's Challengers pool when I did that challenge. Literally none of them. I didn't have Mole Man, I didn't have Falcon, I didn't have what, Chung-Chi. It was rough, man. So I tried Cap, but his bleeds weren't nearly long enough. Um, and I ended up just using Diablo. The fight is on YouTube. That dex is earlier than I thought. I wasn't expecting to get credit for the full one there. This champ is so cool. She is, Cat. There are a few champions that I like their designs in game. I think they were very well done. I have no criticisms for their design. But I kind of wish that they had come later so that we could use more modern tech on them. Because, like, Medusa is one of those where, like, her animations are excellent. They're very clean. They feel great. But I feel like if she came out today, we could probably do more with the hair. It is what it is. I'm not, like, sad we have the one. But the other one that I was thinking about was, like, while I'm playing through Midnight Suns, most of the characters in that game already exist here, right? And the one that comes to mind for me in particular is Magic, because she has this amazing kit built around fighting with portals and throwing people through them creatively. And in our game, she has one portal on the special three, and then she hits people with the sword, which, like, isn't terrible, but uh, it would be fun to design her from scratch, is all. I don't agree with that, Aiden. Sauron is fine if you use recoil, but I think he's balanced too aggressively around it.
Whoa, bro. Freaking magnetic hitbox over here. Right, cat. Like that's exactly the kind of thing I mean. That makes a ton of sense. That they literally felt like they couldn't do more with hair. The animation team does update every once in a while. Yeah, but like again, Medusa does already look sick. The odds of her being touched up over like Captain America or Iron Man are about null. Yeah, the smoothness is another part of it. She feels very good. I would be extremely scared to be the animator updating from that. Take care, Sarah Ghost. I mean, he has bleed resistance, poison immunity, and he has incinerate resistance, right? Am I remembering that wrong? I think Sauron's real utility is more along the lines of Strife, where it's just everything he does is passive. His bleeds, his degens, his regens, his prowess, it's all passive. And that means that he doesn't have to worry about like that damage over time being shrugged. No, it is just resistance. He just gains it while incinerated. Okay. But the point is the passives. Like, there's a cool kit in there, and he could get around a lot of the more annoying skill defenders. He's just not worth using at the moment. I mean, 27k on a special 2 isn't that special, Aiden. Take care, Punjabi. Big agree, Cat. I don't think there's any chance he wouldn't have been tuned up. It's acceptable? I'm not sure it is, though. Woof. Gross. She's really messing with my tempo.
Sentry is not in that dire a need. The main thing Sentry needs is for his indestructible bug to be fixed, and then we can see what his data actually looks like when he's not forked. I really should have thrown a heavy before that special too. We would have done so much more damage. It would be really nice if the game could give you some kind of indication of like, yes, this Fury has this long left, but like anything to give you an idea of like where the others are would be really helpful. Yeah, cross 1 special 3 animation's great. I don't know how it would work visually, Aiden, but it's something I would like somebody to figure out how it would, because like that's one of the biggest information shortcomings in our game. I'm not saying it's dumb that the problem hasn't been solved or anything, right? Like I don't have an answer. It would just be nice for there to be an answer. Yeah, I'm headed out as well, Snoops. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. I enjoyed this. I will catch y'all soon. Later, everyone.